New in the last 5 minutes, in the last half hour, in the last hour, disappearance of MH370 was planned and deliberate. Malaysia says to end search for flight MH370 next week. In the last 2 hours, MH370 update, search for missing plane to end on May 29. ATSB defends findings of missing MH370, flight probe MH370 search to end next week. Malaysian Minister MH370 search called off for good in the last 4 hours. Transport Ministry, search for MH370 to end next week. MH370 search by private U.S. firm to end next week. Malaysia MH370 search to end the 29th of May. New government search for MH370 will end next week, says Malaysian Transport Minister. Malaysia to review MH370 search contract. PM Mahathir search for MH370 to end next week. Malaysia says government may end MH370 search. MH370 search to be called off next week, says Malaysia. MH370 search under review may be scrapped. Mahathir. Malaysia says search for flight MH370 to end next week. Private search for MH370 to end next week. MH370 search under review may be scrapped. Mahathir. Malaysia says private search for MH370 to end next week. In the last 6 hours, Australian investigators dismiss MH370 murder-suicide theory. MH370 search in jeopardy again as new Malaysian PM Mahathir cuts costs. MH370 search in jeopardy again as new PM Mahathir cuts costs. Malaysia PM Mahathir says will review MH370 search contract in the last 8 hours. Satellites will stop future MH370s. Earlier today, MH370 mystery, investigators lash out at crash theories. Aussie official rejects MH370 theory that pilot was conscious yesterday. Official takes aim at new MH370 theory. Holes in new MH370 theory. MH370 Malaysia Airlines captain didn't crash on purpose. MH370 not brought down by rogue pilot. Official denies claim that rogue pilot crashed flight MH370. Pilot was unconscious during jet's final moments, claim Australian officials. MH370 crash search director rejects pilot ditch theory. MH370 search director dismisses mass murder-suicide theory. MH370 investigators reject theory plane was deliberately crashed. Canadian investigators believe they know the fate of MH370. MH370 search director disagrees with pilot ditch theory. Australia investigators defend MH370 out of control scenario. Australian investigators defend MH370 conclusions. In the last 7 days, MH370 crash was murder-suicide by one of the pilots. Ex-investigator. New Transport Minister wants to solve MH370 and reduce road deaths. Solving MH370 issue, road safety our main focus of Transport Minister. The lost minutes, crucial missing piece in MH370 mystery, bombshell, TV program on Malaysia 370 fueled by alternative facts. MH370 crash was murder-suicide, says Canadian investigator. Senate to grill Aussie Transport Safety Bureau over failed MH370 search. 100% certainty MH370 crash was murder-suicide. Former investigator says experts think they've finally solved the mystery of MH370. Transport Bureau to face Senate over botched MH370 search map. MH370 experts think they've finally solved mystery of doomed flight. Experts reveal where we should look for MH370 in the last month. Why no woman's voice in MH370 discussion? Experts now believe MH370's pilot was on a suicide murder mission. MH370 experts argue they know why the Aircraft vanished. MH370 shock. Australian government complicit in mass murder. Blasts. Pilot experts suggest MH370 crash was a murder-suicide. MH370 crash may have been deliberate. Pilot says Australian government could be complicit in MH370 murders. Aviation experts believe they have solved the disappearance of flight MH370. Missing MH370 flight crashed in murder-suicide bid. Top pilot says MH370 was undoubtedly a crime. Some experts believe MH370's pilot was on a suicide-murder mission. Kiwi pilots shock. New MH370 complicity claim. Aviation experts. MH370 pilot crashed plane to commit suicide. MH370 theories. Assumption. Opinion. MH370, here's the key exchange that suggests the mystery still isn't solved. Aviation experts theory. MH370 crash was a murder-suicide. MH370 crash a deliberate murder-suicide. Aviation expert panel.